zero wind. All of a sudden, about a 10-mile-per-hour gust. Blue skies all day. I was making a video live, and I come out of the woods. I was on the opposite side, so I shot over here and got to see this, whatever you call that. Lynn's, how are you? That's a big spray. Yes, it is. Jada Lynn, how are you? The amazing part is, guys, like, we had blue skies all day while the sun came from over here. Obviously, that's where it's going to go down, but just look at the horizon. The whole horizon, oh, pretty much. Look at the colors too, guys. I didn't notice this till I pulled out. Very, very orange on the ends. Very, very orange. And then we had the yellow in the middle. That's two different colors, guys. Way off as far as color goes. Then you have looks what appears to be super bright, facing straight up. How are you, Darlene? This looks like wings, Anunnaki wings. That does not look like a cloud, folks. That looks three-dimensional. Oh man, that's real time, guys. See, look at the skinny one. That's real time, dead center of the screen. Yeah, that's real time. See the little corkscrews? That aircraft, that's heading straight south. That's crazy. And also, I don't know if you guys are getting this one, if it's coming in, but a lot of entities are flying around. If you just popped in, guys, look at the color difference. Dead center of the screen. The yellow versus the reds. Darlene, remember how I mentioned this past summer of 2019, how I was part of 3 major events that made the news, world news. Well, across the river, that's where the Philadelphia, the largest refinery, went boom. So as the crow flies, yeah, it rattled my house. Where's that jet at? Right there. This is still going. Look in the middle, guys. See the straight line? The corkscrew, and then it stops and then it picks up. Look right below that. Do you see a object? that doesn't work. There's an object just hovering. That could be an aircraft traveling north, just super high altitude. Once in a while they do that around this time. It may be an airplane. I'm not touching the screen, guys, at all. And I think the screen's flashing. I know I've asked this before. It's been a while. What do you think they're hiding? Just off the top of your head, I guess. They're not doing this to make I mean, prior to going live, there's a couple people to my right saying, "Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful." But obviously, guys, they're look at this. Then if I pull out, that's how the heavens looked all day. Where yesterday we had the Bombogenesis number 2, or second one in 48 hours. And then at sunset we get this. Lynn says RFB2, research this. Yeah, I know, not to sound cocky, but I studied geoengineering for years. It's a very taboo subject, even though 2016 it got announced to the public, but it's much broader than that. I can't just sit here and I can name 10 things off the top of my head of why, but I just like hearing, especially on this channel, a lot of Skywatchers. Again, guys, I'm open as far as space. I'm fascinated with space. That being said, hopefully, I don't know if you guys, Darlene, if you checked out Nigel viewing things. He lives across the pond from me, and hopefully we'll do a live stream together. Goose 52, what's up, brother? The sun is what it is going to kill us. Believe it or not, guys, if you're like, we're taught to be afraid of the sun, right? Growing up. I mean, now we know that there's a sun simulator, but in reality, folks, we need the sun. We need the vitamin D. And there's many holistic doctors. I mean, I have a couple books, but you could look them up. You know, we need the sun. People think that the sun gives you skin cancer. Believe it or not, the highest skin cancer rates in the world are not in the hottest places. So that should tell everybody something. Same as the UVAB, I have a meter, and then to measure the UVC, that's totally different. Technically, the UVC is not supposed to penetrate the Earth's atmosphere, but not this year, but last year, I used to email Mr. MBB3 my numbers for my area. I'm speaking about the UVAB. This year, due to having my own channel, I did not. But the UVC numbers are penetrating the ground. So, and also, guys, we're seeing the higher numbers, like here in the Northeast, just say Washington State, like higher numbers than what's supposed to be the highest on Earth, the Caribbean near the equator. That's Rosemary, how are you? Amos Black, how are you? 52, Truth in You. Yes, my dad served 30 years, United States Air Force. He says the public really knew what they were doing. Correct, 100%. Who said that, Lynn? And again, I'm open-minded. So even, again, politics, guys, like we're in a coup. I'll save that for a different video, but it's just, I mean, we haven't even had the appetizer yet, folks. It's sad that there will be no talking. The left, they want him out, and they will not stop until he's out. And B, if they were to try to remove him, you would have patriots resist. It's a very sad situation that the left, they do not want to compromise or have, you know, a rational. They're extremist. Again, I'm not left or right, folks. I'm a patriot. I don't like titles, but when somebody's running as a democratic socialist, I have an issue with that. Skywatcher, what's up? Lynn, amen, no titles. Kimberly, how are ya? Yeah, I don't like titles, but just, that's the era that we live in, right? So if I'm talking about a certain topic, it's easier to, with certain things, to say topic. Remember that storm, guys, a couple days ago that hit Japan? This ship that I'm filming, this ship, the same size, was anchored. I'm sorry for the wind. It was anchored. And that's how powerful the storm was. It flipped the ship over. Unbelievable. That's a big ship. Yeah, the winds are picking up now. John Carson, it is beautiful. Darlene, crazy storms. Darlene, and like I said, I was just making a video when I came out and I noticed, it was about 10 minutes prior to sunset. And I'll be uploading that on my main channel. The storms, guys, they're just going to be getting worse and worse. And again, geographically speaking, you know, when I say earthquake, people think of Cali. When I say tornado, you would think of the Midwest, right? Well, we're going to start seeing earthquakes in certain locations. I mean, we're already seeing a little bit of it, but we're going to start seeing earthquakes in regions where you don't typically see earthquakes, tornadoes. But Japan, man, they got hammered. I never did a follow-up video, but they got hammered. tons of quakes on West Coast. Yeah, earlier I checked them out. We're even seeing some activity, Darlene, near the Mississippi. The New Madrid, that's been pretty active. Over the past month, there has been 2 in Pennsylvania. But numbers are being suppressed, guys. Numbers are being suppressed. The Mimic map, there's Mimic 1, Mimic 2. The Mimic 1, that would show the anomalies coming from Antarctica, right? And they totally removed that. The Mimic 1. It's back up now, but it's useless because where the anomalies are, they white out half of the Earth. So I used to love that. That was a really good site. And one more thing, do you hear that little Cessna that just took off? Right there. Again, I like aviation, so at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, guys, you'll see these Cessnas all over the country doing very, very weird patterns. That's not irregular civilian, folks, at 2 o'clock in the morning doing grid patterns. I don't know who it is, but that's just one thing to keep an eye on. And also yesterday was a lot of helicopter, like as far as military helicopter activity. Earthquakes in diverse places, waiting for the wrath. Amen. John Carson, 100%. I captured one, it was about a year ago. It was approximately 150 feet above my head, which is illegal. Darlene, USGS keeps downgrading. Yeah, they always do that, right? They always do that, Darlene. The 3.7. Yeah, they're constantly doing it. A lot of, again, I respect everybody's opinion, but I just want people to know a lot, folks. A lot of alien talk. Pretty much, wherever you get your news from, it's article after article after article, sighting after sighting. So that's just something to think about. So weird. You mentioned Bluebeam. Tonight, yeah, it's so weird. Tonight they're doing they have a hologram. It's about 40 minutes from my house, so it's a bit of a drive. But anyway, they're doing a hologram. It's a company that came. It's a company that it's not a. All I know, it's not a American company, and they came from another country, and they're posting it up. Like I said, about 40 minutes from my location, and it's allegedly a ship and something else for Halloween. But I wanted to possibly check it out. It's a bit of a hike, but I want to see how good their hologram is. Blue beam, there's no such thing as outer space. All I could say, guys, again, I respect anyone's opinion, but it's not just myself. There's many channels out there. There's he was a Marine, and I mean, he has really good gear. He has really good gear. Crow 777. And anyway, Bruce sees all. There's a lot of Skywatchers, people with good gear, and they capture craft, guys. You know, around the moon. So, though, again, I'm not saying I know who they are, but I'm just saying, for people who don't believe in I don't know what space is, so I respect your opinion on that one. But I'm just saying, when you could look through a telescope and you see something, I just think Earth is definitely special. But like I always said, guys, there's in the Amazon alone, the size of India, unexplored, the size of India. I said this before. My uncle, years back, in Hamilton, New Jersey, he discovered a new species of plant. So all this all this overpopulation BS, it's all BS, guys. Even the water, we have no idea what's in the water. It's an alien. Earth is an alien planet. Just my opinion. Rosemary, I read the aliens are controlling the weather. Correct. And that word, might throw people off. I call them interdimensional beings. Again, I've captured Darlene. Darlene, she spots them a lot as well. Interdimensional beings. All right, Patriots. As always, I'll show you Philadelphia. 5th largest city in America, right there. Wow, I haven't been here in a while. That's that new tower. That's the tallest building in Philly. Depending upon if I get a PayPal donation, because the winds, they have calmed down, so maybe I'll take a drive. Like I said, it's about 40 minutes one way, but I'll be willing. I'll show you guys the hologram, obviously. I know it's a hologram of a ship and something else. That's all I know, and it's fairly large. Different entities, right? My dad flew B-36 bombers back in 1950s. Yeah, again, you guys, who said that? Green? You probably heard Foo Fighters. This is World War II, guys. You could look it up online. Pretty much anybody who flew in World War II, they would see orbs. And again, this goes back to like the 17th century. You just go to images and type in UFO paintings, 17th century. There, there's a just by that alone, that tells me that there's something going on, obviously. So just be more for what is this? A flock of geese? A cloud? Don't you think they're ready for the fake rapture? I do, Darlene. I really do. I my opinion only. That would be their last playing card. So, like, that's just my opinion. That's their last playing card. When all else fails. World War II, Pacific. He probably saw a lot of stuff. This is a new fact that I learned. James Cameron, I told you a while back that he's only like allegedly 3 people only went to the bottom of the Mariana Trench, and he was one of them. But photos just got recently leaked, I guess you could say, and it's militarized. The deepest part of the ocean is militarized. Why would the ocean be militarized? Way out there in the Pacific. Probably foreign troops. Yeah, Darlene, 100%. They're doing it now. Look at Project Veritas. Again, I'm not left, I'm not right. I don't like titles. But look at Project Veritas. How many people from just that one news agency that they exposed? Look, the second Cessna just took off. Doing their nighttime ops. Has anyone, John says, has anyone noticed food prices rising? I did, John. I actually took a people when I'm inside of a supermarket taking pictures of food. People probably think I'm crazy, but it's for a video. Doing a prepping video, but yeah. I'm going to start doing something new too. Start doing product reviews, guys. Product reviews. I have a lot of flashlights from my old career, so I have a wide spectrum of flashlights, but I have a lot of like I said, I want to start doing if there's something that somebody's interested in, like a certain topic, or excuse me, a certain item, but I'll show you some pretty good things that are fairly cheap. Flashlights, that was top 3 in for PG&E, guys. Flashlights. What did Darlene say? Yeah, I have like a flashlight fetish. No, I have many flashlights. A small one. Some are rechargeable. All right, Patriots. I am out of here. Like I said, I have a video that I was working on when I exited the woods. I noticed the sunset, so I just wanted to show you guys. If anyone is interested in that hologram, let me know. Appreciate all the support. John, I got my dad. He's a baby boomer. I have his old flashlight from the 90s that had numerous purposes. You didn't have to carry a nightstick. I'd like to see it. Please be careful. Yeah. If only the flashlights could talk, right? Again, with prices, they're so cheap. Your big fat stream light back in the 90s, that was your baton and your light. I know, the sounds are great. All right, guys, I'm going to go too. Appreciate the support, guys. Links are down below. And I'll read the comments. And like I said, it's a 40-minute drive one way. But I've never seen anything like it. And it's supposed to be pretty cool. So maybe I'll take a drive, check it out, and I will show you guys. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Darlene. Be safe out there.